Hello. Oh, hi everybody. It's Friday. It's August something, and I'm gonna review a movie. But first, I want to show you what I've been reading. I'm reading The Last Ronin. I'll review it later. And I can't find the DVD case, so I'm gonna just show you the disc of Abduction from like 2019 or something. Yeah, 2019. So it's I think this is produced by Roger Corman, starring oh my god, what's his name? Him. You know him. I'll remember his name in a second. So this is another dollar store find. Scott Adkins. Scott Adkins, and if you gotta know Scott Adkins by now, man. Come on. I mean, if you watch any of these if you watch any genre movies, like kung fu fighting movies, you know who he is. Anyway, he's really weird. Like, he's awesome, but he's never broke out. Like, he's in Doctor Strange. He's in the Expendables with the one with Van Damme. He's always like a henchman. Oh, he's a fat man in John Wick 4, and I was like, it's awesome that he's in that, but you don't get to see him. But he was really good in that. But he's just amazing. If you know him, you love him, and I love him because I've seen so many movies with him. He's made so many movies, but he just hasn't broken out. And Abduction is just another one of those movies that he made, and that you can find at the dollar store. And overall, it's pretty weird. It's got sci-fi elements. First, I think they're aliens, but I think they're from another dimension. Okay, so it just starts like he wakes up. He's in some kind of temple or ancient-looking building. There's weird guys like putting people in cages, and he's running around, and he sees his daughter in a cage, and he gets attacked. Oh, and they throw him out a window, and then you see it's like it looks like an alien world, but I guess it's another dimension. It looks pretty cool, and he falls into the water. Then when he surfaces, he comes out of a fountain in Vietnam. And he's wandering around. He's like stuttering. He kind of, it seems like he doesn't know who he is. Then we cut to the other character in here, Connor. Yeah, I remembered his name. Um, he's like a Vietnamese, or I don't know if he's Vietnamese. I don't think he's Vietnamese. Andy. He's played by Andy On. Andy On, and he kills a shitload of people in this club. Like he's like they send him as a warning to these. This is not making any sense. Like they send him to warn these Russian gangsters not to like to get out of there. But he kills like a whole club full of people, and I didn't think of that till later. I was like, this dude's like a massacre guy. He massacred like this whole club just to send a message. You know? It's the innocent and the guilty. But I looked him up. Andy On. He was the Black Mask in the Black Mask Part 2. And I was like, how old is this dude? Because he looks young in here, but he's got to be in his 50s. So then his Andy On, Connor's wife, gets abducted by these dimensionalist guys. And then Scott Adkins and Andy On come together to fight these people from another dimension. And it's not that great, actually. Like, there's really not that much action in it, but what action there is, it's really good because it's Scott Adkins and this Andy On guy. Like, I was like, how is this dude not more popular? Because he speaks like perfect English. And yeah, he's awesome. And then I looked him up. He's been in a lot of movies. I can't remember exactly what else he's been in, but he's been in some big stuff. But he was great. Scott Adkins, you can always depend on, like his kicks, his elbows, his jumps, his spin kicks are and he just looks so hard hitting. So if you haven't seen him, um, actually I would get like Undisputed 2, but Abduction. If you're just a Scott Adkins completist, yeah, go to the Dollar Tree and get it. It is worth it was worth seeing once. Really confusing, like yeah, there's just too much story that you don't know what's going on compared to how much action is in it. And then it has a actually kind of has a the ending reminds me of Prince of Darkness, where the guy's looking in the mirror and he's gonna touch it, but it's Andy Owen's wife. She's like can hear him through the radio. His voice sounds all distorted and weird, and he's like screaming for help. That's a weird ending. Not very satisfying though. It still hurts. Hurts. I wouldn't watch it again. I don't think there's just so many. It's because there's so much stuff. I unsubscribed. Oh, my bones are aching, Annie. I unsubscribed to a bunch of stuff I had on Amazon that I did not subscribe to that I had to cancel. But still, there's so much on that now that I have, I can stream stuff. But yeah, it made me neglect all these dollar store DVDs that I have, and it almost just doesn't seem like worth it to go. But I might still go. I'll still go check out Dollar Trees and dollar stores. That's how I found Ashfall. Ashfall is still like all the Dollar Tree movies I've gotten lately. Ashfall. Have you seen that Ashfall yet? Like that was really good compared to these. So, oh well. I guess Abduction. I'd give it a solid 2.5. It's average. It's nothing really terrible. Like I think. It's not like offensively bad, but it's not great. Just because it did have more action. But yeah, Scott Adkins, Andy Owen. Yeah, again, as I was watching, I was like, this dude is awesome. We have both these guys, and then they don't fight. I thought it was like, well, they'll fight, and then that would have been awesome. That would have been awesome if they would have fought. Andy Owen, I want to see. He has a movie called Zombie Fight Club. I hear it's pretty good in like a bad way, so and that's on Tubi. But okay, it's Friday night. I got a bottle of Wild Turkey and some beers. I have the last Ronin. You hear this? This is Satan's God. It's horrible, right? But I got the last Ronin. I'm almost done with it, so yeah, I'll definitely review this, some other comics. So I'll see you tomorrow, and I promise not to be hungover.